Cook is here. Got to review 2 movies. They're great. Maybe they were great for Christmas. We'll find out. Yeah, The Holdovers and Saltburn.
Yes, both of these movies are playing at theaters, and let's talk about The Holdovers first. This stars Paul Giamatti. He plays a curmudgeonly teacher at a boarding school, prep school, and over the Christmas holidays there are a few students who have nowhere to go for Christmas, and he is forced to frankly babysit these students over the Christmas holidays at this exclusive academy. Devane Joy Randolph is the cook of the place, and she's dealing with some sadness. Her son had died in Vietnam. This movie is set in 1970, and Dominic Sessa is one of the main young men who is stuck at this prep school over the Christmas holidays. Giamatti's character is frankly hated by everybody, by the teachers, by the students, because he's just committed to making sure everybody learns. That's
why he got that assignment, right?
Well, exactly. But he has no personal skills. And as the movie goes on, you find out about the pain that all these 3 main characters have in their past, and how they help each other, and how they bond closer to each other and understand that they are not tied to their past, that they can start their own future. There are so many just touching and subtle scenes in this movie, with Devane Joy Randolph, dealing with the pain of the loss of her only son, and Giamatti coming to terms with his choices in life and where he is, but trying to figure out where does he go for the rest of his life. And the young man, he's had some serious problems in his past. So all these people, it's a fantastic movie, great acting. You just don't want this movie to end. I absolutely loved it. So well done. I have to give it a 10 out of 10.
Don't want this movie to end.
So you can see it at theaters, or you can rent it on Amazon Prime. I highly recommend this. It's going to get a bunch of Oscars, I think, next year.
What if you had the 64-ounce soda? Would you want the movie to end?
Well, that's where you use apps to figure out when to step away to take care of things. The next movie to talk about is called Saltburn. This is also playing at theaters. It's from the director of Promising Young Woman. Barry Keoghan plays a young man at Oxford. Frankly, he's poor and very shy, very awkward. He strikes up a friendship there with Jacob Elrodi, who comes from a very extremely wealthy upper class British family. They strike up a friendship, and he invites him back to his family's home called Saltburn for the summer. And as their friendship develops, you come to understand that the young man, the shy and awkward kid played by Barry Keoghan, he has ulterior motives, and he's not as shy as you would think he is, and he's tries to manipulate his way into the family and try to get what he wants. This movie is kind of a combination of Brideshead Revisited and The Talented Mr. Ripley. The first 2 acts are just, I think, fantastic in terms of some of the foils and foibles of upper class British society, and how they live, and how they treat people who are not of their class. But frankly, the 3rd act kind of goes off the rails with trying to have too many twists and turns, and trying to keep you engaged, and I just did not quite work for me. So I have to give this film a 7.5 out of 10. Still fresh, but the 3rd act just did not work for me.
So 64-ounce soda, third act, you can go take care of things.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.